Hey, did you know that Dynamax raids are completely useless and you can't use any of the Pokemon that you've powered up and grinded for over the last 8+ years?
No, I thought all these years of farming Pokemon and powering them up and using millions upon millions of Stardust would be useful in Dynamax raids.
Well, I got news for you, because you have to farm new Pokemon all over again. You have to power up new Pokemon all over again. They're completely separate from what you have now if you want to be efficient in Dynamax raids. Really? Ladies and gentlemen, I have been playing Pokemon Go since literally the day it's dropped. And I've seen the highs and the lows of Pokemon Go. In the last few years, it's been the lowest of the low. But I want to talk about Dynamax, okay? So here's how it works. And I know a lot of people have been saying, it hasn't even come out yet. Why are you discussing it? You don't even know. Just wait till it comes out. Because we do know. We do know. That's the problem. We do know. So here are the issues, or how, I guess you could say, the mechanic works, and why it does absolutely nothing for the game. So first off, Dynamax Pokemon are completely different from your Pokemon that you've been grinding, powering up, like, since the end of time. Since the beginning of time and since the end of time, right? So you cannot use your existing Pokemon whatsoever. You have to catch new Dynamax Pokemon, power them up, use candies and XL candies to power up their moves, while also powering up those Pokemon themselves, right? I think I already just said that, but I'm trying to reiterate here. And that Pokemon cannot be used outside of Dynamax raids. And vice versa. Again, your Pokemon that you have right now cannot be used in Dynamax raids. So basically what this means is it's a completely new farm and a reset from day one Pokemon Go. A complete reset from day one Pokemon Go if you want to go hard in the paint on Dynamax raids. Now, the rewards are a whole nother story. We've already seen a picture from Japan of what the rewards are, and you can spend an extra amount of coins to double the rewards. Unbelievable. Now, there is going to be a major problem with this. Eternatus is going to be like the one Pokemon that you're going to want to get, and the only way to get it is in Dynamax raids. But the problem is, I don't know how they're going to do this, because if you get Eternatus and it can Gigantamax or whatever, get its form, right? Get its Gigantamax form, even though it's called like the Eternal form or whatever. But it's Gigantamax form, you know. Can it only be used in you know, Dynamax raids? Because it's a Dynamax Pokemon, right? Like, that's where you acquired it. You can't use them in raids at all? Like, you can't use it anywhere outside of Pokemon Go? Because, see, that's the problem with Dynamax Pokemon. You can only use them for Dynamax raids. You can't use them for regular raids, gym battles, you name it. You can't do it. PvP, of course, can't use them in PvP. You can't use Megas in PvP. But at least Megas can be used in gyms and raids, right? And Megas are some of the most powerful, if not the most powerful Pokemon that will ever come out in Pokemon Go, period. Yet you can utilize all those, but some of these strong Gigantamax, which is the exclusive forms for some Pokemon, will be strong and would be useful, but we're not going to be able to use them. So the thing is Stardust is the hardest thing to get in the game. It has been since day one. And the fact that they want you to just farm more, spend that precious Stardust more in the game is ridiculous. I don't understand. It's a feature that doesn't make sense with the way it's constructed. Kind of similar to routes. Kind of similar to shadows to an extent. Just an overall useless feature that isn't even going to generate Niantic any money. That's a whole nother thing. They really think people are going to pay money for doubling the rewards? No one's going to do that, because no one's going to do these. And we don't even know how many people it's going to take to be a legendary, for example, in Dynamax raids. So if it's going to take, you know, if it takes 4 people, sometimes 4 people is hard to find. You guys know what I'm talking about. Ever since COVID, the communities out and about are non-existent. They're non-existent. Just before I left my town, when COVID hit, the community was actually already dying to begin with, and that was before COVID hit. So in-person communities in regular mom and pop towns, not ginormous cities, just regular towns, They're not really out and about. They're not conversing with each other. It's not really there anymore. So, I digress. Dynamax is stupid. Plain and simple. It does nothing for anyone. And it's just a kick in the face to the people who have been spending their hard-earned money since day one and spending their time over these years getting what they want, spending the Stardust that they want, powering up the Pokemon they want, so they can be prepared for anything. But nope, let's just throw that out the window. We don't care about dedicated players. We care about, well, I wouldn't even say this is for new players, because I've seen that argument too. This isn't even for new players. New players, this sucks for you even more. This sucks for you even more. Think about it. Let it sink in. That's it with me. I'll see you guys in the next one.